Well, like China banned crypto recently.
What I'm talking about as far as U.S.
Yeah.
Like, do we have the funds and time and energy to invest in trying to figure out a way? Because they're already putting all this time and energy now into like Ethereum and Bitcoin into perfecting it. So it's like, it's either that snowball has grown too big for, anyone to even stop. What do you think?
Yeah, I think actually, I'm pretty impressed with the way that the U.S. government systems have responded. Like the SEC has gotten involved in some things and like declared certain ICOs as like securities, which I haven't gotten into that. But there was the IRS filed some lawsuit or something against Coinbase to try to get all of their logs from certain years or a certain time frame. I think they might actually have lost that case. If they didn't lose the case, like they got some pushback, like some good pushback. So, and like the U.S. government made some forum or something where they're going to have a meeting to talk about blockchain and cryptocurrency. So, I'm kind of impressed. They haven't had any of these knee-jerk reactions the way that, well, I don't know about knee-jerk reactions, but the way like China banned cryptocurrency, which to me is a positive thing. If you look at everything else that China bans, like Google and Facebook, it's shit that's like super powerful and popular in the rest of the world. So,
Well, else will they ban it?
Yeah.
That's like Singapore. Theirs is open now. They don't ban it. They're just like open.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. And like I told you about OMG. So Amizago and like its parent company, Amiza, they're having meetings with the government of Thailand, which is awesome because I love Thailand. I think it's Amizago.
Yeah,
It's an OMG token.
I've been keeping up with the co-founder of Ethereum. Dude, he's on some other shit too. You thought the founder was on some other shit?
Oh, you're talking about Joseph Lubin? He was just on like NBC.
Yeah, he wasn't watching it. It was crazy. Like,
yeah. I saw that on Twitter. I like retweeted it, I think. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to show you. Yeah, I'm glad I busted it out. So, where's mine?
The Verge is also like a media outlet.
Yeah. He was on CNBC.
yeah, seen that. He was talking about it. It's done.
He's a co-founder of Ethereum.
Oh, what was he doing? Just talking about it?
Yeah, but it's popping off, man. It's like it's getting widespread coverage.
You can tell they have like big, like things for it. I feel like he has something. He's planning something right now.
So do you think, so I feel like there's something going on right now that's, I'd say, more advanced than the cryptocurrency there is out right now, because if you think about how like Bitcoin first happened, like only a few like cryptocurrency guys knew about it. So like, what do you think?
Well, a lot knew about it. Like actually, a lot of people knew about Bitcoin like last year.
No, I'm saying like back
when
in
it first came
2008,
out.
like when it first came out, like nobody knows about it, but like I feel like there's something like that going on now. Like there's a company being built that's gonna surpass Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that happening right now, but we don't even know about it because it's in that such a small stage.
In my research, if I had to name one, I think that's IOTA.
IOTA.
He's the underdog right now.
But do you think he'll take over? Do you think he'll, just like you were saying with the internet, right? You got those 10 people that stay behind Facebook, Reddit, all those people, right? So do you think IOTA will shut Ethereum and Bitcoin out,
No.
or will they keep them in the loop, just like we were talking about?
I mean, we're not really gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see what you're talking about for like a year or two, because like all this is still so new that it's like people are still figuring it out and it's still gaining like general public adoption and everything, and it's all still up in the air. So like it's gonna be some time, but like eventually there's gonna be those like pivot times where things are good. But I think Ethereum's here to stay, as well as Bitcoin. I mean, I hate to say it because I don't particularly care for Bitcoin. If I had a bunch of Bitcoin,
Yeah, you would care. Yeah.
But like to me, Bitcoin's like old news. You know, it's like the
wave is
MySpace
gone.
of crypto, or it's like Napster of crypto. But I think Ethereum is totally undervalued. Like if Bitcoin is $6,000 right now, and Ethereum is 300, I think Ethereum should be 6,000 and Bitcoin should be 300.
Well, because it has that like.
Because you can do so
It's not
much.
just
Yeah,
Yes.
that, you can run applications and get paid for it, and
Like 70% of all these ICOs and like other tokens are built on Ethereum. I was telling him a lot about this, where it's like a lot of these other projects, a lot of them are built on Ethereum, which is what kind of Ethereum is made for, all these decentralized apps,
yeah.
which is incredible. Ethereum is profound.
So the fluctuation between the prices. What do you think on that? Because I was watching it for like 3-4 hours the other day, and the fluctuation is it's like crazy.
On Bitcoin?
No, on Ethereum.
Oh.
Not really. So that relates to what I wanted to show you. So I have this app on my phone to where I just pull down my drop down and all the prices of the cryptos are here. So you got Ethereum there, IOTA's there. IOTA's only 40
So okay, so around
cents.
there. It was like 268 the other day. It was freaking low.
Bitcoin, 5,940. So like I got all my cryptos listed on here and the current price. I recommend that you get this
is it?
app called Bitcoin Checker. So it's like you can just have all the current prices directly. You can set alarms. Yo, this app is dope. You can set alarms to where like if it goes below a certain price or above a certain price, your phone will alarm.
Can you buy from there?
And you can buy or sell. You can't buy or sell from that.
You probably have to just go down your Coinbase or.
What was it? Bitcoin.
Bitcoin Checker.
Checker.
But it's not just for Bitcoin, it's all the...
Yeah. There's just some name that they had to throw in there that grabs attention.
Also, another thing that I do that I think is smart to do is I follow all of these projects on Twitter. So like everything from the big guys like Vitalik all the way down to, you know, like the smaller ones and the smaller projects and the people involved, because then you can see what they're doing. Like this is one of the ways that I research is that I follow these projects on Twitter. So then I see what they're doing because, you know, like they'll release, like here's one I think I told you guys about, Singular DTV. They're doing, that's like a
YouTube.
It's like a YouTube, Netflix entertainment company based on Ethereum actually.
Wow.
So like a lot of the stuff I have on Twitter is crypto and
get the app?
blockchain projects.
Yeah.
What? I don't think I can find it.
It's called Crypto Ticker, I think.
Well, there's a bunch of them now.
No, it's
I-
Bitcoin Checker. I mean,
Bitcoin. Oh, I'm sorry. I looked up Bitcoin Checker. Sorry.
yeah, it's one word.
Yeah, there's probably a bunch of them. The one I use is Bitcoin Checker.
No, I'm just thinking because we have iOS and you have
Oh yeah,
Jelly Bean.
you guys got them iPhones.
Oh, and they got a little group chat in here too, huh?
Bitcoin Checker. Fun.
Now,
These motherfuckers on
do
some
you
other
try to
shit.
stay like? So like, let's say you hear something where like 1 million Bitcoin go out of circulation. Like, do you panic or do you? What do you do? Like,
Hell no. I mean, first of all, I don't care about Bitcoin.
yeah.
But even like Ethereum, there was a point like 2 or 3 months ago, it became public knowledge that Vitalik, who's actually on my background, I got Vitalik Jesus with my Lambo.
That's funny.
He sold like 1/3 of his Ethereum, which like obviously as the #1 founder, he had a shitload, and like he sold 1/3 of it or something. And so like my friend who actually got me into all this, he was like, oh man, I should have sold mine too. But like, I don't buy into all of that shit. Like obviously like you gotta be smart and you gotta like hear what people are saying. If there's some negative news, like look at it. I don't take any of it to heart though. Like if it's a legitimate problem, like Coinbase got hacked or some exchange got hacked, like that's an objective fact. But even if it is an objective fact, like what I was just talking about, it's like
It is what it
you
is.
can't base your trades or you can't just pull out when you hear stuff like that, or else you're not going to be successfully invested in it. You know.
That goes into investing what you believe in. Because if you believe in it, you won't pull out.
That's my thing, is like, I truly believe in the technology, especially like Ethereum. Ethereum is run by good people, I think, and like, you can listen, it's called the Ethereum Foundation. I think their YouTube is Ethereum Foundation. You can listen to their meetings on YouTube live, which is what I do. I think it's Fridays, like every other Friday or once a month. It's like, you can listen to all the developers and programmers talking about their work in Ethereum. It's amazing. And like, I don't understand 90% of what they're talking about,
But as long as
but
you
it's
get
still,
something.
yeah, it's revolutionary in that sense that it's so open. Like the community, they're so,
The
I feel like
transparency is,
that dude Crypto that I showed you his YouTube channel.
yeah.
He's super cool. I love his like positive approach because it's just like the community of people. It's like what we're doing now, where like nothing is hidden. You know, like I'm trying to help you, you're trying to help me. It's like everybody's kind of in it together, and like the shady people kind of get weeded out because there's so many people that are so positive about the blockchain and like cryptocurrency that the people that are shady and shitty, they kind of like get shunned from the community,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
go to the
because it's like
shadows.
we don't want that kind of shit going on, and like everything's transparent. Like we're listening to the people developing Ethereum, and like their meetings are live on YouTube. So it's like the opposite of this old school like corporate closed door bullshit. You
Yeah,
know?
the secrecy and all that.
But going back to your original question, like my main response would be like I don't pay attention. They call it FUD. Like there's actually a specific word for it, or anagram. What do you call it when this is letters that represent a phrase?
Acronym.
Acronym, yeah, is FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Because there's always going to be naysayers and stuff, but it's like, if you truly believe in the technology and the projects and the people running it the way that I do, it's like you got to put your faith in something. What are you going to put your faith in? The old system or the new system?
Yeah.
You know? It's like, cause like, but I mean, dude, I've seen people get silenced. Well, not, that sounds negative, but like, I've seen people come around, like, especially my loved ones and friends who like, at first, like, I try to tell them about it, and they would be like, oh, are you gonna cash out, blah, 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 and I'm like, hell no, I'm trying to buy more. And so like, at first they didn't really get it, and like, they would buy into all the negative news, and then it would just, the prices would all bounce back and we'd get a bunch of positive news. And so after seeing that time and time again, they've come around. And so now like they'll ask me about it in a positive way, you know, because they're starting to see, it's like, oh shit, this is not going away,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, these guys think of the future, man. The Ethereum crew is just like, they think about the future. They're not thinking about now how they can make money now. They're thinking about like the future of it. Like, everything they talk about is like the future of it. They're not talking about, oh, what we can do now or this, that. It's always like the future. Like, I can see it in the guy's eyes. Like, he really believes that this is going to be here in the future. And like, believing in something like that, it's going to goes way more than just doing it for the money. Because
Yeah.
that, man, when you see somebody talking about Ethereum like that, I have to have faith in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me too, like it's not just about the money. Like I was just saying, you know, what are you going to put your faith in for the future of technology since so much is going?